He ain't even got no woman.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Whoopin' podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bad Big Sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, podcast, 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 woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, 501, baby, pig, podcast, football, basketball, whatever you need, podcast, woo, pig, shout out to fans, man, woo, pig, keep the support live, let's get it, podcast, you know we gon' keep it real every time, every single time, woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, pig, we too cold, baby, podcast.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Woo Pig Podcast, coming to you live from the Insurance Max Studios, where we talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Man, don't forget to check us out on the website at thewoopig.com. I do want you to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. Dial now and safeguard what matters most. 870-534-2823. West, Caleb, and Sandy, give them a call. They're going to take good care of you. And the Woo Pig Podcast is streaming on all major platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Man, we even on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe to your boys on them platforms. And if you enjoyed the audio-only version, you can find us everywhere, including Apple Podcasts. We really rock with Spotify. You can switch between audio and video over there. Go run that up for your boys. And we can't forget about the OG sponsors, 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. They are your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor as a SDVOSB. They are dependable and reliable with no job too big or small when it comes to your electrical needs. Man, contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865. Let them know you heard it on the Woo Pig Podcast. They got something special for you. And are you looking to find a dream home or sell your property hassle-free? Man, look no further than RE/MAX Platinum, where client satisfaction is their top priority. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful. You ready to take that step? Man, contact Melody, 501-366-4407. Let RE/MAX Platinum turn your real estate dreams into reality. And are mosquitoes and other bugs ruining your outdoor fun? Man, Texan Mosquito Systems got the solution for you. They got fully automated mosquito misting systems that are designed to keep your property mosquito-free year-round. Whether it's for your home or your business, they got professionally designed and installed systems to ensure you can enjoy your outdoor space without those pesky interruptions. Texan Mosquito Systems, they can facilitate every aspect of your system, no matter where you live. Contact Texan Mosquito Systems, 713-344-1984, or send them a DM on Instagram at Texan Mosquito Systems for a free yard evaluation and reclaim your outdoor space now. Man, woo, I'm ready to get into it today. We're going to go back in the archives today. When I was asking a question about Calipari, folks thought I was crazy. So we going back in the archives for the first topic of this show. And then we gonna get to cooking. We're gonna talk about Boogie Fland. Is he really NBA ready? And was Coach Cal a bad hire or was it bad recruiting? Will he quit before the contract is up? We're gonna talk about little Hogs versus the Tigers. And man, we also gonna end it with how we became the laughingstock of college basketball. But before we do all that, you already know who I got in the building.
Yo, what it do, Woo Pig family? It's your boy, G Holmes in the building, a.k.a. Big Sexy. Somebody out there holler for me.
Oh my God.
Ooh, OD, I'm back, man. You know what I'm saying? I can have me a little drink. I'm back.
What you drinking on, Fuzzy Navel?
Bro, nah, bro. You know I'm on that frozen, bro. You already.
Nah, I already know what that is.
Hey, man. I'm
Nah,
on
bro.
it, baby.
Nah, you can miss me with that.
Hey, man. You know how it go, man. Shout out to my man. Hey, oh, you know, man, this is that portion of the show, man, where we got to do a little big, sexy shout-outs, man. Today, actually, you know, I meet a lot of people in the gym, man. And I was at the gym today, and the cat came through. He was like, man, G Holmes, ain't you? I was like, yeah. And so, man, we just got to chopping it up and stuff, man. And cool cat say he rock with us all the time. His name is Kalen Boyle. Yeah, Kalen Boyle. And then he had a guy with him that watches the show, too. His name is Keith Jones. But, man, you know, we were just chopping it up about the Razorbacks and you know, getting some of their feedback, man. It's really why we do this. It's because regular people like that, like us. You know, that's the reason why we do it. You know, he was like, man, you know, you really talk like that. Yeah, this it's real. OD really talk like that. Everybody, this is authentic. It ain't no show. It ain't scripted. It's none of that. So, man, shout out to Kalen Broyle and Keith Jones, man, for you know what I'm saying, just kicking it with your boys over here in the barbershop.
Man, and normally I would say, you know, we take the bad little brother, but you know, the bad little brother doing bad little brother things, man.
Bad little brother things,
Hey,
man.
but we got the box squad in here with us, baby.
The
Box squad.
the box squad.
Box Squad. Hey, let me get shout out to the Box Squad. Y'all been rocking for a while. Y'all come in here and wipe your feet. Y'all ain't talking about how to do it yet. So I guess everybody hard headed. But y'all just keep doing what y'all doing. They'll fall in line sooner or later.
Hey, man. Hey, hit that like button, man. Sam Pittman say give us a like, man. Hit that like button. Don't
Give us a like.
don't hold out on the like button.
That's how
Sam
we
Pittman
wanna
say
do.
give us a like, man. Man, I'm going to take y'all back, man. Way back in the time. Way back in the time. When I was asking the question and they thought I was crazy. It may be a little commercial, but just bear with me on this, all right? Y'all about to see. We about to go back in time.
This is how to get in shape fast.
If you want to drop this, start eating more of these. You might think this would take.
Yeah, we right it.
This portable warm
these
air blaster
commercials.
will be in every home in America by 2026. It can heat a 900 square foot room from
I want to know, man. Is Cal washed up, bro? Are we getting
Ooh, come on,
Are we
OD.
getting a washed up version of Coach Cal? Does he still have it? Does he still got it? Or is he like Shaq and Boston?
Come on, OD. That's
he
the
like
question you
Shaq
gonna
and
put to
Boston?
me.
Worst breakfast for your waistline.
Oh, my God. These commercials is
Nothing
crazy.
good in oatmeal. Most oats cross-react with gluten and all.
Man, first of all, you just you know what I was just talking about the way I felt about it, and now you're gonna just follow it up with that question, man. What kind of dude is this, Deezy?
Trying to set you up.
Man, it's a setup, ain't it?
Hey, I want to know, man.
How OD get down.
Deezy,
I'll
how you
say
feel?
this. I guess we kind of got to go to, you know, let's look back before we think about what the new could be. You know, he took Kentucky to, I believe, 4 Final Fours, 2011, 2012, 2014, 2015. He won one with Anthony Davis in that squad. So, I mean, we talking about a legendary. Somebody made a post earlier when they said, we lost a coach and gained a legend. So, I mean, it's kind of like when Jordan came off the Bulls. Like, would you not want to be the Wizards? Like, I mean, I know it didn't work out overall, but you still got some great moments. So I really, really, really think this is gonna re-energize him. I mean, he just been there too long, 15 seasons. It was time for change, and nothing can make a man feel greater than getting a new job. Like, imagine if you could leave a job you at right now and start fresh somewhere that really wants you. That's a great feeling. So I think we in store for a lot of greatness with Coach Cal.
What you think about it, G?
Well, okay, so I really do believe that it was time for a new duck. You know what I mean? And so I was listening to, his little thing that he put out to the University of Kentucky, talking about how it was time for them to hear a new voice. And I get that. I understand that point. It was time for them to hear a new voice because his weight as Coach Cal didn't carry as much weight anymore. Maybe because he hadn't been as successful in the last 5 years. So now, his word ain't as heavy as it used to be. They saying it like, hey man, that was back in 2012. That was 11 years ago. That was 12 years ago that you done that. You ain't done nothing. You've been getting beat in the first round. So it ain't that he forgot the recipe. He was just, the bakers quit, buying into it. So what do we gain? We gain somebody that clearly has the recipe. And he had the recipe when you couldn't even pay him. Allegedly. And you know what I'm saying? I preface. So we're talking about a man that know how to do it, but now you're going to give him $6 million? You're going to give this man $6 million and $8 million. That's even more salty. You give him more NIL money than any program in the country. Then you give him a blank slate. Like, you know what? All these scrubs that we don't want you to have to, play with nobody else's cards. You got yourself a brand new deck. Loaded like you want to load it. Crazy. Think about that. He can say he can go back and watch the tape on these cats and be like, you know what? This is a contract. This is a year-to-year contract, and you don't have one. So call your mom and them and tell them we appreciate, y'all being Razorback. Y'all can keep the memorabilia. We don't want you.
Bye, Felicia.
And so that's what he can do. And now he got a blank slate. So if Coach Cal was building a team, what would he start the anchor with? What would he start to, what's going to be his choices? Because that's all this is going to be. That's all it's going to be.
Whatever he want.
Whoever he want. He got $8 million. And he got a bone to pick now. Because the people in Kentucky, I've been stalking some of their sites and stuff and just, seeing how they feel about it. Bro, they giving dude the business, man.
Facts.
I ain't lying. Like real business. They real greasy. They being real greasy to him.
But that's
what you mean?
That's why I'm asking that question though. Like, are we really getting who we think we getting?
Bro, do you think you're getting a legendary coach? Yes or no?
I mean, I'm a Spurs fan.
Yes,
I love Greg Popovich. He was great he's great.
You ain't answered the question, sucker.
I'm answering the question. Greg Popovich, all-time great coach. But man, the last 5 years since Kawhi left, man, super trash. We ain't did nothing. And
so it's him? You don't think he got the recipe no more?
Hey, it ain't
I'm
like
asking you. That's your guy,
he
though.
Had the players.
That's your guy,
had
though.
The players, G. And I'm going back to Cal. He's had the players.
Okay.
But tell me this, OD. But let's rephrase it like this then. If you were the Washington Wizards right now,
so we gonna duck out of that. I wanted to play that clip because I wanted to know what we said back when Cal was first getting hired and what was going on with Cal. Watched another clip, and I probably should have played that one. Well, Box just came out and basically said we should have hired Will Wade. He just came out and said I don't like it. We should have hired Will Wade. And that was on the live reaction video we did. So it is correct. You muted, G. So that was the craziest thing, right? Now, reflecting back on that, y'all seen the video. Tell me how y'all feel about seeing that video 6 months later.
I think if Will Wade had this team, we will probably have 2 losses.
Dang, box. Same squad?
People forget what Will Wade did at LSU before he got fired for doing something that's legal right now. Will Wade was about to have LSU there. And so I think I didn't like the hire when they announced it. I got on board because couldn't do nothing about it. Got to support the Razorbacks. But Cal ain't been Cal in years. I don't want the washed up Cal. And so what we got right now is the Shaq at Boston. We ain't got the Shaq. We ain't even got the Shaq at Cleveland. We ain't got the Shaq that went to Cleveland. I'd rather have the Shaq that went to Cleveland than the Shaq that went to Boston.
Dang.
We ain't got
How
that.
you really feel?
So DZ, you missed your part of talking about how happy you were about Cal and woo. I wish you had seen it.
Came in at the right time then.
You came in at the right time.
Now you gotta explain yourself. How you feel?
DZ, your taste don't be aging well at all, bro.
Oh my, like Swiss cheese. It's gross. Ugh, like McDonald's cheese.
But but reflecting 6 months later, right? You know what you said and how you felt when we got Cal, right?
Yep. Yeah.
6 months later, how you feel about what we got going on right now?
You know, I just got off a long day of work. My bones hurt. And that's the same way I feel about my Hogs, man. It's just a long day. I just see a long, you know, when you get up to work and you feel like you just got there, like, when I just here, I feel like I ain't even go home last night. That's how I feel between this season and last season. I'm looking around like, wait, ain't this the team I just seen last year? Underperforming, highly rated coming in to start the season? Man, I feel like a fool. I mean, you know, I feel bamboozled. All the money we finally came up with and spent, and it's for nothing. It's like, so you mean to tell me even if we do things right, we still can't get right? Oh man, I'm pretty beat up, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Like when it come to Razorback stuff right now, y'all ain't seen me wear no Razorback memorabilia in a minute. I'm hurt.
Dang.
G, how you feel about what you said 6 months ago on that video?
Bruh.
Big trash.
I know, right? Hey, man, you know, I don't really know what to say. I would have never thought I would be watching ESPN and see the Lombardi bracketology, and it say Razorbacks first out, like in already. Like it's not even, we 4 games in and they already got Arkansas marked as first out. I was like, man, I was like, wow. So looking back on that and then, you know, being present, I'm like, woo, maybe we didn't get what they, you know, maybe it's what they saying. I don't know. Or maybe he's building the foundation. And this, I mean, and guess what? This is just what he had to get. That's what I keep falling back on. This is, you know, I was talking to some cats today, and that's what I told him. I said, look, if I gave OD $6 million and said, man, I'm going to pay you $6 million, I need you to show up down here, and I'm going to give you $8 million to build a team. Can you do it? I don't know none of us that was said no. None of us. So he put together what he could put together in the amount of time, and it wasn't much that he had to get. I mean, some people came with him, yeah, but a roster didn't. A roster didn't come with him. That a roster that could compete in the SEC this year. I mean, from top to bottom, I say from top to bottom, from top to middle, I mean, they in the top in the country. So Man, that's what, so I look at it from that standpoint. So, man, I mean, I'm kind of conflicted. I kind of feel bad, but then I'm mad at the same time. Man, I'm just a fan at the end of the day.
Okay. Well,
I got some after you, OD.
I don't have much to say. I simply asked the question because that's what I was feeling at the time. I thought Cal was over the hill, to be honest with you. And I said what I said. That's the reason I asked the question, because I mean, we all were hyped that we got Coach Cal, but I still was looking at the fact that over the last 5 years before he came here, he had one NCAA tournament win. If he's supposed to be such a great coach, I don't know great coaches that get bounced in the first round of the last 2 tournaments, and you got one win in the last 5 years in the NCAA tournament. So I was just like asking the questions, right? And now that we see Cal in the flesh and we see the place not packed, ain't nobody showing up for the games, we losing
at home to some scrubs.
Man. So I had to ask the question. Now, do I know next year will it be better? Man, I don't know. We lost a guy to Georgia Tech today that we was trying to get. The big guy. So I don't know. But when Eric Musselman showed up here, he ain't had no squad either. He had Desi Seals on the team. Isaiah Joe, Jalen Harris. Who? Who is Jalen Harris? I don't even remember him. Adriel Bailey. Gabe. Man, I can't even pronounce this dude's name. He was the dude from Canada. He was trash. But anyway, he ended up going to like somewhere else and was actually pretty good. Mason Jones. So
A fat Mason Jones at first.
Yeah, he had a fat Mason Jones when he first got here. Then he slimmed down. What you got to say about it, Box?
It's just crazy to listen to some of these guys. They try to want to be politically correct, like they ain't seeing what we seeing. Sometimes you got to be real with your takes. I'm not feeling that with G. Holmes right now. I think he want to be the good guy in this argument that he see the same thing we see. Cal can't coach.
Hey, man.
Cal can't make adjustments. Cal best days is behind him. We can sit there and blame it on the players all we want, but I sent y'all a link to some players, to some people that's talked about this. Cal don't make adjustments. Cal plays Cal don't have no coaches. Cal, and then they turn around and say, we got a good team. We got good players. We ain't got the coach to maximize the players. And so what we got a coach that's a Hall of Fame coach that don't mean nothing to us. His Hall of Fame years is gone.
I'm gonna say
so
this,
at some point you got to see what we see. We see no offense. We can say what we want to say about Musk offense. They couldn't shoot a lick. Played defense every 40 minutes they was on that court. That keep you in games. We ain't playing defense. So we ain't playing no offense, no defense. What do we got? We got an overpaid coach that passed his prime.
Ooh. Decent.
I mean, I feel everything Box saying, 1,000%, but I'm not going to lie, like it's not a little, maybe 2-3% of me still left that's like, it's year one. He tried to recruit 9 players. He did do a lot of dumb stuff that made this season be worse than it even could have been. Maybe G right. Maybe it could have been healthy. Like maybe this is just the first year jitters. He don't really understand the climate. I don't know. I'm trying to give him something, but it do look ugly. I don't have a lot of hope, but it is a part of me that's still saying, hey, it's year one. We could get some better players. Let's get more players next year.
I don't appreciate Box saying about me trying to be politically correct. Why would you call me like that?
They said the truth hurts. They said the truth hurts. So if you talking about it hurt you.
Nah, man, I'm just addressing it, man, because you got to get a dude like DZ. Now, DZ just said the same thing. Now what? What? He politically correct now?
No, G, I mean, from where he was at the beginning of the season, I mean, to where he is right now, I give him a pass. Because he done had, hey, you know why? Because he had his Taylor Green moment sooner than what he did the football season. So I give him a pass.
It didn't take long.
Boy, let me read my super chats, man. Shout out to David Dalton in the building, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel, man. He says, fellas, am I the only one that thinks Hunter Yurachek needs to step up and say something? Pittman lost the locker room, Cal losing the fans, the athletic department seems to be up in smoke. All that and Hunter hide under a rock.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna say this about Hunter Yurachek. Man, I don't know Hunter Yurachek personally. I ain't never talked to the man, ain't never had no interactions with the man. But most bosses kind of just sit back and let you do you. They ain't trying to really micromanage. Most good bosses, anyway. They ain't really trying to micromanage. They ain't trying to undermine you. And at the end of the day, he would make himself look bad if he came out and said something against the man that he just paid $8 million to.
Yep.
So I see why he ain't really got nothing to say. And
I talked to a booster today, big time booster, and he said, Eric, it's time for Hunter to get out behind that desk and say something. So do we really expect him to say something to Cal when he ain't said nothing to Pittman?
No.
So that ain't him. But he says it's time for him to get out behind that desk, get out behind that cubby hole and say something to put some fire up under somebody. Because if you're a boss and you ain't getting in your employees' butt, sometimes you got to do it in public. You ain't doing your job.
But what is he gonna say though? What is he gonna say to Coach Cal?
This is unacceptable work we doing. In discussion.
I'm pretty sure Cal knows it's unacceptable. He gotta know it's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he ain't got nobody to say nothing to him. We got a losing football coach, and ain't nobody said nothing to him. He ain't said nothing to Cal. They gonna do what they gonna do because they know they ain't got no consequences.
Because he said, I mean, what did Pittman say on TV? He was like, nah, he ain't worried about his job. He know he safe.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. Hey, Hunter Yurachek be in front row at every game. I don't know if he hiding. Hunter Yurachek be
You ain't
outside.
talking though. You ain't talking.
Yeah,
You're
he
showing
ain't
your
talking.
faith because that's what you got to do.
Yeah, he can't talk. He can't say nothing right now though. Like, what can you say?
Yeah,
It's like both of your kids being bad at school.
Hey, shout out to Chris Cox, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel, man. He says, we need a shooting guard. We have nobody that can really score from the shooting guard position. I would have loved to keep Battle or Mark over Nelly. I don't really care for Adu or Big Z either.
Facts.
I think that's. I don't agree with that. I think we got a shooting guard. He playing small forward. Let's get it straight. He ain't starting the game as shooting guard. He's starting the game as small forward, going down, guarding the small forward, going straight to the corner. Well, we got DJ playing shooting guard. So we got a shooting guard. He ain't playing shooting guard. Nelly is not playing shooting guard.
You talking about Smelly?
He ain't playing shooting guard.
You think Smelly is our secret missing piece at the two-piece?
I think DJ need to come off the bench and let Nelly play shooting guard. He ain't played that.
Man, I'm gonna keep it. I've lost all faith in Nelly Davis.
He don't want to play too. Facts.
I mean, and I agree with my man's Chris Cox. Khalif Battle ain't never seen a shot he don't like.
Facts.
He's shooting and he knocking it down. Right now, he averaging almost 14 points at Gonzaga.
They got
13.6.
Bro, you can't even say that the same. They got a real coach, a real offense over there. The flow is better. You can't even compare them two.
That's fine.
Khalif,
I get what you're saying, Box, but what I'm saying is this. Khalif Battle in Cal's offense, Khalif Battle jacking. He is jacking it from wherever he touch it.
Khalif Battle and Cal offense is just like Khalif Battle and Muss offense. Don't get it twisted. Because Muss didn't have an offense either.
But he was balling out in that old raggedy offense.
Khalif Battle is playing better this year because he got a structure than he did at Western. He went off a couple of games, but a couple of games, we like, where is he doing? Where is he at? Don't act like he was balling the whole year.
That's because he had got into it with Muss. You don't remember that? And Muss
wasn't playing
suspended him.
defense. He wasn't playing defense.
Defense?
Bro,
we
if
talking
you ain't
about
playing
defense?
if you ain't, look, bro, if you ain't playing defense, bro,
defense.
Hey, if you ain't playing defense with Muss, you ain't playing. That's proven
Nobody
facts.
play defense no more. Defense is done.
Muss did.
Man, come on, man. Muss got, and you see he got on down too.
So you sitting there saying that we won off of offense?
We
No,
win.
No.
Hey, you know what it is though? You know what it is? It's not even about the scoring. It's the fact that he would control the ball sometimes. Sometimes he'd just control. Nelly don't want the ball. Nelly don't want to dribble it. He don't want to take his time and figure out the offense. He don't want to do it. That's why I
Hey,
can't.
Deezy, nobody is getting the ball but Fland. Nobody.
I mean, he is
When
hogging
they
it a little
going up
bit,
the court,
but that's not true. That's not true.
When they
That's
going
not
up the
true.
court, the first person
Now
they
think
look for
about
is Boogie Fland. Every time. Nobody even try to bring it up.
But even when they get the ball, they don't do nothing with it. He the only one that want to do something with it.
They throw
Bro,
it right
all
back
I'm
to
saying-
him every time.
Now let me go back and read my super chat. Before we get into talking about Nelly Davis, let me read this last super chat that I got right now. Hey, shout out to the Sarge, man. He in the building.
Yeah, what up, Sarge?
He says, I think it's a 60-40 split of players. Coach, it's a 60-40 split of players. Coach, he needs to be better with X's and O's, but players needs to be hitting layups and free throws and cutting down on the silly turnovers. So I think what you're saying is it's 60% on the coaches, 40% on the players. Coaches got to be better hitting X's and O's. Players need to be hitting their layups.
I agree with that.
Yeah, okay, I see what he's saying. Yeah, I agree with that. But if you look at the last game, they went 11 of 13 from free throw. So it wasn't like that they were just out here bricking their free throws. They just didn't have anybody to draw up a play and say, hey, this play right here is a money play. It's gonna get us a layup. It's gonna get us
me
going.
a bucket. Yeah.
We ain't got that play that's gonna get us a bucket. We hope you screen good enough, and hopefully he go under the screen so you can shoot the shot. Because if they go over the screen, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do if you go over the screen. And it's like the offense is trash. This is absolute trash. But let's move on to the next topic, man. We've been cooking on that topic. Oh, before we cook on that topic, I gotta ask this one question, man. Against LSU, we up big time in the first half. First 10 minutes of the game. What happened? What happened that made us lose the game in the end? Box, go. I see you cook. I see you ready.
I mean, if y'all looked at the first half, it was a whole bunch of great one-on-one ball. Once they shut that one-on-one ball down and you had to run some offense, you seen the difference. That one-on-one ball, not sustainable. That's what happened in the first half. It got every Razorback fan like, dang, look at us. We still weren't running no offense. It was just great shots, great one-on-one ball. That's all it was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of piggyback. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of piggyback off that a little bit. I think that we have a super athletic team. Think about it. For us to have as few players as we have, and for them to, they done actually got used to the games. Remember how they used to be tired the first couple? They used to it now. This is an athletic team, and the advantage to that is at the beginning of the game, you could sock somebody in the mouth. Last two games we got up big. You could come out, run, transition. You can do that at first, but once that game get going, and then them subs start coming in, that's when it get real ugly for us. So yeah, I agree. And it's also like Box said, we can't run no real half court offense. So once you stop that transition, it's over with.
G?
I'm kind of the same way, man. I feel like it gets stagnant. You know what I said? I've always been the one that said, man, we starting slow, man, and we having to try to come back on these teams. And I think like in the beginning of the year, we were struggling like with some Rudy Poo teams. And so translating to teams like the SEC, that we playing in the SEC, yeah. On paper, LSU really trash. They've been getting wallet mobbed. They ain't won a game. But man, look at how they settled in. They was at home too. You know what I mean? Look at how they settled in and start, like y'all say, shut down that one-on-one ball. They start playing team defense. And once they shut that down, we was trying to do that ISO ball, and you can't. That's not sustainable. It's just not sustainable when you have people playing that type of defense. So that's what I think that happened. I just think that, unfortunately, we just do not have we don't have a bucket go-getter. We don't got a JT Note that can, get you man at the top of the key, man, and make the shot, not just take it. We're not talking about a JD Note. Anybody can be a JD Note. Let me preface. Yeah, any one of them can do that. But you got to be able to make the shot. And so we just don't have that. We don't have like a big shot guy. We don't have a go get me a bucket guy, and we ain't got an offense. So what does that spell? 0-4.
Yeah. For me, guys like Jonell Davis, he gives us 10 points in the first half, gives us 0 in the second half. He was a non-factor. Billy Richmond, Carter Knox, I get it, they freshmen, but man, you got to give me more than 2 points. You got to give me more. You got to give me something. All-American, and all you can give me is 2 points. Jonas Adu, man, you big trash, bro. I need you to finish at the rim. You can't jump, boy. You out here looking like a throwback basketball player. I mean, you Purvis Ellison out here, bro. Andrew Lane, Mario Credit. Bro, you can't jump, boy. You just bad. I don't even understand what Coach Cal saw in you. Because, I mean, you play halfway good defense, but it ain't just overwhelming like I'm just out here blocking shots and controlling the paint. And Big Z, man, well, they need to put that boy in witness protection. But he needs to be on the court.
I think they do him I think they do him like your starting lineup you put in. You got to protect that.
You got to protect Big Z. He ain't man enough to be down there, but he's a better shooter than Nelly Davis. Start Big Z, protect him with my man Adu Thero and Jonas Adu. They can protect the paint with those two guys, and let Big Z spot up like Nelly doing. And when he get the ball, Big Z gonna shoot. He ain't gonna give it back to you. It hit his hands, he's shooting it. And that's the kind of player I like. I don't need nobody who gonna sit out there guessing and passing it back. If it hit my hand and my man ain't nowhere near me, I'm jacking.
3.
It's gone. You might as well take me out, Coach Cal, because I'm shooting. I'm shooting. I need a shooting guard who does a small forward who does what he's supposed to do. D and 3. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Man, let's move on to this first topic, man, before we get going. We gonna be on this show for a while. Boogie Fland. Boogie, get on down. That's what we gonna call it. Is Boogie Fland ready for the NBA, man? What y'all think about this, bro?
Who wanna go first?
Go on, these.
Hey, Boogie, I don't want to put you in that Taylor Green category. You not a Taylor Green. I'm not finna act like he a Taylor Green. But, hey, it's getting close. He got about 2 to 3 more games to where he gonna be in Taylor Green territory. And, like, I see the potential. I see the potential for sure. I see he can dribble the ball at a very high level. He is very fast, super fast. When he can get streaky, he does hit his shots, but it's just not together yet. It's not together yet enough for me to be like, bro. Now he can go. Somebody gonna take that chance on him. I'm not saying that he not gonna get drafted or nothing crazy. Like, yeah, he gonna go. Matter of fact, I know he gonna leave, but I don't think that he should.
So, You talking about a guy that scored 19 points last game, 6 for 7 shooting, 3 for 5 3-pointers. Without him, we lose by double figures. A freshman at that. A guy that when he set his feet, it's automatic. So you talking about that player? That player is a first round pick all day because he will be a better pro than in college.
I agree. You're right. He probably will do good with more NBA freedom, but I'm not saying he trash at all though. Let's not act like I ain't the biggest.
But
Boogie
you talking
Fland
about putting him
fan
in Taylor and
on the
Green
panel.
categories? That's trash to me. That's trash to me.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about as far as living up to the expectation of the season that we expect him to have.
He's a freshman. Taylor and Green's a redshirt junior. They're not even in the same atmosphere.
Okay, that's fair.
But the question right here, Box, is Boogie Fland ready for the NBA?
Yes. You want me to tell you why?
Yes.
Most of Cal players is better in the NBA than playing for him. Did nobody know about Devin Booker when he was at Kentucky? He was just one of them players. Look at him now.
Look at how these big guards doing him though. Like, and I'm a Boogie fan, but like, you really think he could hang defensively in the NBA?
Well, why not? All it takes is a little off-season work with lifting weights.
Bro, he couldn't handle the 5'9" dude that.
Bro, then
who was
nobody
that?
think then nobody can't think Kevin Garnett was gonna. I mean, not KD was gonna handle it. He was all a buck 180. Look at him. He been balling ever since. Everybody thought he gonna be too small. Everybody thought Chet Holmgren gonna be too small. Everybody thought Wembley gonna be too small. The way the NBA is played right now, you ain't gotta be that Magic Jones type player that's strong and that, like that. You just have a game you can play. They ain't hand checking no more. It's open.
Nick Smith can't get off the bench though.
That's because of Melo. He's not gonna get off the bench because Melo is taking 50 shots a game.
G, what you think, man? Is Boogie Fland ready for the NBA?
I think Arkansas Razorbacks need him to be ready for the NBA because Cal is not. I mean, hasn't planned on him being here next year. So I hope he ready. Let's pray that he gets the most shine as possible. So this will be the last year we had to see Boogie Fland. So
Okay.
I hope he ready. Put your name in the hat.
I'll say this, man. Boogie Fland, is he a first round talent? Yes. Is he ready for the NBA game? No. He ain't. I agree with DZ. He ain't strong enough. We can sit here and say guys in the NBA ain't strong, but I promise you, if Boogie Fland checking the game and he got to go against
Steph Curry.
Shea Gilchrist, man, he getting cooked. He getting cooked against any NBA point guard right now. Don't matter who he is. He getting cooked. So I agree with Box too. A little off-season work, couple of years, couple of games down in the G League, because that's probably where he'll end up. And come back. Could he be a good backup point guard? Yeah, he kind of remind me of little Scottie Pippen Jr. That's my ceiling. That's what I see him as in the NBA. Not no starter, not no game changer. He is Scottie Pippen Jr. backing up Ja Morant.
I don't know about that now. I think he gonna be a star one day.
You think he gonna be a star?
He just not yet. He just not there yet, but he gonna be there one day.
I don't see him being.
Y'all,
We'll see.
Hey, y'all.
A superstar.
I want y'all to understand. This is the podcast with OD. He out there, so you got to just ignore what he's saying. He out there.
We got
right now.
receipts.
So he on
This
the
is
other.
receipts.
This is his podcast where he gonna be the bad guy.
Hey, this is receipts. I ain't being the bad guy. I agree with DZ. I agree with you. So how can I be the bad guy?
Bro, you just said he like Scottie Pippen Jr. Come on, that's the bad guy.
Scott, he is. I'm telling you, he on that level to me. He's
No.
Scottie Pippen Jr.
No.
Is he better than Ja Morant? Does he got a
Ain't
chance
no-
to be
no
better than
guard
Ja
better
Morant?
Ja Morant for his athletic ability.
He more
But Ja
Anthony
Morant
Black.
can't. But Ja Morant can't shoot the three
but-
to save
boy,
his life.
He
Anthony
gonna be
Black.
more Anthony Black. Yeah.
Nah, man. Come on now.
Nah,
He is not,
bro.
he
Come
ain't
on,
no
man.
Anthony,
He ain't
man. Come on
Anthony
now.
Black.
I'm talking
Come
about
on
his
now.
ceiling. I'm talking about his ceiling.
Okay.
His ceiling.
Okay. Hey, he got a long way to go. He got to prove me wrong.
He'll have a real coach in the NBA though. That's the difference, and it's more open than the college.
Hey, before you get that started, man, hey,
let
y'all
me read my
need to
super
close
chats.
out the chat. They need to close out the chat, man, while he doing these super chats. And hit the like button, man. Y'all tripping. It's over 300 people in here, man. We ain't got 100 likes.
We won't win.
Come on now. Hit that like button for Sam Pittman.
We won't win.
Man.
Hey, let me read
300 and
these
some
super
people in
chats,
here.
man.
We got 97 likes. Boy, y'all some busters.
Hey, shout out to Britt Dudley. He didn't say nothing, but we appreciate you supporting the channel, big dog.
Man, appreciate you. At least you came in here. Did you hit the like button? I hope you did. These other suckers, they
What's
sorry.
this thing twirling for? Come on now. Oh, let me move this off the screen.
That's just unacceptable. Y'all come in folks' house, sit over here. I bet that's all the box squad. Ain't nobody else respectful around here, box.
Hey, we do our thing respectfully.
Respectfully.
Man, shout out to the box squad for wiping
there
their
we
feet.
All right, shout out to Brent Dudley, man. Got a little
appreciate
technical
you.
difficulties, man. Jeremy Robertson is in the building, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel. He
Appreciate you,
says,
dog.
have y'all looked at some of the dumbfounded faces Cal makes at these post-game press conferences? If you don't know, go look up a video, and it's on the main screen. I don't personally look at a lot of those post-game videos just because I'm not interested in hearing what you gonna tell me what happened when I saw what happened. Your coaching is
watched the
terrible.
game.
I watched the game. There's no play that I can remember that you ran a play that we got a bucket off of it. It's all get a rebound, put it back, shoot a three. Ain't nobody running no plays on your offense. Your offense is big trash, Coach Cal. It's big trash. You need to get Bobby Petrino in there to drop an offensive play for you or something. Because this is garbage. We appreciate you supporting the channel, Jeremy. Coach Hardy Boy in the building. He says NBA drafts on potential now, not how ready they are. I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's fact.
Let's see here. Now let's move on to the next topic, man. Man, we appreciate y'all hitting that like button, though, man. Appreciate you. So, next question on the docket, man. Who on this year's team should return next season?
Oh my God.
Deezy?
Everybody that can. Anybody with eligibility should come back, except for Thero and Fland, because they gonna, like you said, draft off potential. But we're gonna lose Brazil to eligibility, lose Nelly to eligibility, lose Adu. I think Carter Knox need to come back. I think Billy Richmond need to come back. I think Big Z need to come back. I think everybody. I'll take everybody back. I don't hate these players enough to just give up on them. I think they just need to be coached better, and they need to have an offense to run. So I think everybody need to come back. Wagner, yeah, all of them.
Box squad?
I think Brazil can get another year if he wanted one. I think Brazil's going to go to the draft. I think he's going to get drafted out potential.
Man, Big was trash, bro.
You can sit there and say what you want, but they looking at a 6'11" guy that can jump out the roof and agile. So you can sit there and say what you want. So I think he gone.
This dude here.
Honestly, I think Thero need to come back because every time Thero get play an athletic team, he do like he did against LSU. Every time he play against athletic players, he don't do that good. We ain't seen him score 25 points since we played scrubs.
Thero had a double-double, man. He had 13 points and 10 rebounds.
We rather have 20 points and 8 rebounds from him.
If Trevin Brazil gave you 13 points and 10 rebounds, you'd be jumping through the roof.
Wait a minute, we talking about your superstar right now. We ain't talking about Trevin Brazil. We talking about your superstar. Just because your superstar didn't play like a superstar player, if he had got his average, we'd have won that game. If Thero had got his average, we win that game. But now all of a sudden, since he ain't get his average and he play like he a scrub, you all on somebody else jock now. So let's keep a buck. Thero ain't did nothing when he ain't scored 25 points since we played probably in Little Rock.
Thero is getting it out the mud. Ain't no plays being drawn up for
This dude scored
Thero.
13 points. It took
Ain't
a
no
freshman
play.
to keep us from getting blowed out.
Box. Have you ever seen a play be drawn up for that
Bro,
dude? He getting it off the mud. He rebounds, putbacks. He getting it out the mud. Fast breaks, steals. He's scoring points the hard way. Not that he ain't got nobody screening for him.
What
are you talking
about?
about?
Out the mud trying to finger roll when the game is on the line. What type of player
Come
is that?
on, man. He didn't go strong enough to the hole. But the point is still this. He ain't got a play drawn up for him to go get a bucket.
OD, he didn't have no play drawn up all year. He still scored 20, 25 points. He can't do it when they got athletic players on it. He can't do it. This dude scored 13 points. If he got his average, OD, we win that game.
Okay.
Just get his average.
Now, so you say all that to say what? He should come back?
He should come back.
Okay. But you sit here and say Trevor Brazile should go to the NBA off of 6 points and 2 rebounds.
They looking at what did the coach say a while ago?
Man, F your potential, bro.
Screw
your potential.
Potential.
I don't care about your potential, man. You ain't got no heart. You ain't got no heart. You like the line in the Wizard of Oz, bro. I'm going to get a heart. Go get one, cause you suck.
You can sit here. You can sit
go
here.
Get a heart, cause you ain't got one. You 6'11", jumping out the GM, and you can't go get a rebound. You a buster.
You can sit here. You can sit there and be blue in the face and argue, holler all you want. They go off potential, regardless of what your brain say.
Man.
Hey, Thero got more potential than Brazile, though.
Right. Go get me the dude with the heart.
Hey, you know what the difference between Thero and Brazile? Brazile is a true 6'10". Thero might be 6'7", 6'6".
Man, it don't matter. It don't matter. Would you rather have Charles? Would you rather have Charles Barkley or my man's that played with Hakeem Olajuwon in Houston? What's his name? Ralph Sampson. Which one you want?
Give me Ralph Sampson. We went to the championship game.
Man, Ralph Sampson was big trash, bro. Come on.
Give me Ralph Sampson.
7'2" garbage. He was 7'2" garbage. He was a man in the college, but when he got to the pros, he sucked.
Come on, OD.
Man, come on, man. Ralph Sampson ain't did nothing in the NBA. Most people in this chat don't even know Ralph Sampson. If y'all know Ralph Sampson, put a 1 in the chat. I guarantee you we don't know who Ralph Sampson is. But I guarantee you everybody in the chat know who Charles Barkley is.
Hey, Thero, I'd rather have a 6'6" Charles Barkley than a 6'10" Thero.
Man, Box, that ain't even the question. We talking about Thero and Brazile. We talking about Thero and Brazile. You can get Brazile on your team in the NBA. You can have him, but I promise you I don't want him.
Hey, bro, this thing, don't bring up something when somebody throw it in your face, you get mad. You bring up Charles Barkley.
I'm just saying your point don't make no sense. You be sitting telling me I'm going to draft Trevor Brazile and not draft Thero when your man is like the lion from the Wizard of Oz. The boy ain't got no heart.
Thero can't even
shoot. He ain't got no heart. You want to do it on your you want to go to war with a dude who ain't got no heart? That's what you want.
I want somebody that can touch the top of the backboard, not somebody that can't do nothing else.
That's what you want. You want Kwame Brown instead of Kwame Brown on your team. I take Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley. You can have Kwame Brown.
OD, you know what?
That's what I thought.
OD, you know what? You know how I think of Thero? I think he's just like JD Note. He suck.
Man, goodbye.
Hey, man,
that's what I think of Thero.
When did the argument get like that, man? Dang.
Since you want to shut you up with that.
Nah, come on. See my man house said Ralph who? He don't even know who Ralph Sampson is. He big trash.
That dude that put that up there he probably 21.
Man, you
that's the same dude that probably think LeBron better than Michael Jordan. So I don't look at nothing about 21. So
hey, moving on, man. Hold up, man. Before I move on, let me read my super chats. I got a couple of them in here, man. Who is this? Coach Hardy Boy was the last one. Sean Sanders in the building. Man, appreciate you supporting the channel. A-Cuff is why he won't be a Hog next year.
Yeah.
Who?
telling you.
Hold up. A Cuff is why. Oh, you talking about Boogie Fland? Okay, I see what
Boogie
you're saying.
Fland. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
I think a Boogie Fland and an A-Cuff is better than Boogie Fland and a DJ.
I mean, I think I don't see if they. I don't know if they
Who
can
gonna play
coexist.
the two? That's what I'm saying. Who gonna be the two?
Hey,
But
long as it
Boogie
ain't
Fland
Nelly.
not coming back because you got them two freshmen who are going to start together next year.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. He got to be NBA ready because, bro, he don't got a spot.
Hey, shout out Coach Hardy Boy again. He says, look up John Robick. He's the guy that made the X's and O's Cal's respectable. Ever since he left his staff in 2020 or so, Cal has been very average.
That's facts. He ain't been none since he left, Cal.
Interesting.
Well, we appreciate you supporting the
Hey,
channel,
what
man.
was that dude that left Musk? That was Musk offensive coach.
Oh, the black dude.
I don't
No,
know.
it was
I
a-
don't remember the guy's name.
It was a coach that left Musk staff.
What's his name? Welch or something like that?
No, he went to be a head coach somewhere else or something. But he was on Coach Musk's staff, and he was the offensive coach. When he left, our offense went down. The same thing happened with Calipari and that dude. Gus. Yeah, Gus.
What was his last name?
Yeah, somebody put it in the chat. I got that from Transplant, Texas.
Okay. But moving on to this next topic, man. Was it a bad hire or was it bad recruiting? Was this a bad hire by Arkansas or did Calipari just recruit bad players? Box or Deezy? Whoever want to go first.
I'll be quick. It's a bad hire and bad recruiting.
Why you say that though, Box?
It's a bad hire because Cal is past his prime, and it's bad recruiting because he didn't put a good team together. He put a lot of athletes together, but he didn't put a team together. Out of all these recruits, he didn't try to get one shooter.
Melo Sanchez.
You may tell me you can offer a shooter a bag just to come shoot. That's him. That's his team. He put it together.
What you say, Deezy?
I wholeheartedly disagree with everything Box just said on this topic. And let me explain myself, Box, and I want you to, tell me if I'm tripping. Out of all of these games I done watched, not once did I feel like I did in the Chad Morris era. Dang, these boys bigger than us. Dang, they faster than us. Dang, I can't sit here and say that these players is trash. I can't sit here and say that we getting blew out by 20, 30 every game. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I think any other coach with a good system could turn this team to a tournament team overnight. Sorry, I'm not buying players are bad. These just bad players. We did that last year. We do that every year. As soon as somebody don't work at Arkansas, they a bad player. No. It's more to it, and we got to stop being such fans that we just rooting for. I know it can't be us. Sometimes it's our coaches, y'all. I hate to break it to y'all. So I don't know if I can say this a bad hire yet, but I'm not finna just keep blaming everything on the players. I'm not. And they not playing good. Don't get me wrong, but I think that's coaching more than anything.
G?
Man. Well, I'm gonna give it. I can't. It's hard for me to say it's a bad hire right now. It's a little soon. You know what I mean? The first time you may bust quick. You know what I mean? You can't just throw them away. So you be like, "Sure, I'll be back." Man, I'm gonna let him come. I'm gonna see what his get back like. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want to roll with it. So I ain't gonna say it's a bad hire. I ain't gonna say none of that. I'm really trying to take that road because I don't want to be like, see, next year we in the Final Four or something like that. And then everybody's like, see, they didn't have faith in him, and I ain't gonna be like that. Like, I don't have faith in them. I still, it's just like Jordan. Hey man, I know he's still Jordan now. Don't get it twisted. I know that sucker old, but he will dunk on you. So that's how I'm gonna roll with it, man. I'm gonna just see, man. Now I'm disappointed this year, but man, I see what he building in the back. So
What he building?
I ain't gonna say it's a bad
Can you
hire.
explain that? Can you explain what he building? Can you explain what he building?
I mean, I think he's gonna have a better team next year. And let's just see. I gotta give him I can't box. You know what? When I first met you, I gave you another chance.
I met you first, and I gave you all the chances first before I allow you to give me
Boy,
a
bye,
chance.
man. If you don't shut up talking to me, man. Man, look at us all these years later.
I
What's
agree
up,
with
fellas?
what Melo put in here, though. Nelly was supposed to be the shooter.
That
In the
was
right
true.
system, he is.
I mean, I think Nelly is a scorer. I don't know about shooter.
Yeah.
So, going around the horn here on this question, was Cal a bad hire or did he just recruit bad? We're gonna start with you, Clint.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's going on,
You
man?
muted him.
Oh man.
Hey,
What's up, Queen
hey,
City?
OD. OD.
Yeah.
Big Greg.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
and I'm glad Box and D's are here. I gotta apologize to the panel. I owe all of y'all a big apology. Last time I was on, I said the stupidest thing I probably done said in the last 15, 20 years. I said we need to give Cal. Yeah, I did. I said something very stupid. I said we need to give Cal a mulligan. You know why that was so stupid? Cal getting paid. Cal is a Hall of Fame coach. He getting paid $7 million at Arkansas. He got the biggest NIL budget in the country. Cal had plenty of time to build that team however he wanted to build it. You don't give a Hall of Fame coach who can get any recruit or any portal dude he want a mulligan. So Cal don't get no mulligan. And y'all can quit talking about this team. This team it's not about they don't play together. It's not about Boogie not pulling his weight. It's not about any of that. The problem is this team is never going to be good because two dudes are not good. Carter Knox and Billy Richmond Jr. was overrated, period. They are not SEC basketball players. They will never be SEC basketball players. Give them 2 or 3 years, maybe. I don't care what they did in high school. Those dudes are not good, and they wouldn't be good at ULR. So that leaves Cal with that leaves Cal with 7 dudes. And then now you dealing with 7 dudes. Man, what Trevor Brazile ever done did? Trevor Brazile, man, wishy-washy. Then Big Z only had 1 good game in his career, and that was against Alabama. And that 1 game he had with Arkansas where he made them 4 or 5 threes. Come on, man. That got you down to about what? That's got you down to what? And then you got Nelly. For some reason, I forgot how to shoot. Now you down to 4 basketball players that's supposed to play 40 minutes a night in the toughest set that's ever existed. So y'all might as well quit talking about how to fix them. They can't be fixed. And let me tell you, was Cal a bad hire? I'm going to ask you one question, then I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to give you 3 names. Bobby Knight, Jim Boeheim, John Thompson. Look at the last 10 years of their career. It come a time when these dudes are done. They ain't going to say they done. They don't want to be done, but they done. And Cal is done.
Man, Sarge, what you think about that? Bad hire, bad players.
Yeah, I can't. You can't hardly disagree with that. It's almost like when I'm at the all-you-can-eat buffet and they tell me to leave and I ain't done yet. It's just, I think he has to admit that he's done. The only way we win is he's going to have to hire assistant coach that can run the offense and he can recruit. That's what's that would save us. As with him just running everything, you see the results. Sarge.
He
didn't
bring in enough players for
our
our roster.
And
we got
Cal is always going to get the number 1, 2, 3, 4 high school recruits in the country. What difference is that going to make? What difference has it made the last 10 years for Cal?
Oh, I agree.
Cal is done, man.
No, yeah, and I agree with you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he didn't bring enough in. He didn't bring enough in. With 8 players, we're running too many guys 40 dang near 40 minutes, and then when they do bring in our bench players, they don't help us. You know, you need more than 2 points from your 6 and 7 guy, 8 guy off the bench.
So you putting it on the players more than the coach. I know you said 60-40.
No, yeah, I and that was more of yes. I believe the players aren't. You gotta stop missing layups, and we did hit better free throws in this last game, but look at the 2 before that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I got you. So we gonna go to my man. Is it Winston? What's going on, man? You ain't been in here a while, man. How you been?
Man, what's good with y'all, man? It's been a little minute. I've been good. How y'all been?
We good, man. Baltimore holding you down?
Yeah, it's just a little cold. I know it snowed down that way too, man. But yeah, it's been cold in these hogs. They cold too, so it's not a good timing.
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? What you think? What you think about these hogs, and was it a bad hire or we just got bad players, man?
Man, I can't say it's a bad hire when we got like a Hall of Fame coach. Like, I think it's just a player situation. You gotta remember, like, when this team was put together, what must love the Arkansas basketball program. We had one player, Luff. Like, I really don't think that's kind of like I can't really blame Cal for that when, you know, that's kind of how much Luff. It was kind of not a great situation, you know, with that transition. And then when he got here, it was just like a short period of time to get players, right? And then at the time we thought we were getting good players like what's his name, Nelly, Adu, like these guys. Like, man, I just got a good analogy for this, man. Like, you know, you saw them on film, you know, last year they looked pretty good. It's like, for instance, like a chick you meet like 2-3 years ago, she looking good, then like she come back around, she wasn't rocking with you, but then she try to come to you then like 2-3 years down the road, she got a kid, something, she done got out of shape, all that. That's how they playing. Like, I'm keeping it a buck, man. That's how they playing. It was really, man, a misconception of what they were. Cause I mean, I got some stats here with John L. Davis, man. I don't know how he went from what he was. Like, he was a baller. Like, I was excited when he committed. But, bro, in the last 4 games in the SEC games, he is 8 for 28. 0 points in 2 of those games. This man is averaging 29%. In the SEC play, 6.25 points, and he averaged 18 points last year. 3x that. So I can't blame Cal for that. Maybe Cal don't got him in the right position. I hear that. But bro, a dude, what he was doing, he should be able to ball in a different position. Like, he should still be able to shoot. So I really don't understand that aspect of him. And then Jonas Adu, I remember every time we played Tennessee, he be going crazy. I'm like, all right, yeah, he was doing this thing, scoring 20 points against us, getting alley-oops, all that. Like, now he can't even jump. I'm like, what happened? I just don't know what's going on, man. And like, I'm gonna get off them. I think I just have some smoke for them too. I mean, really the whole team, bro. You can't get rebounds. I mean, like it's just like about the hustle, the heart, kind of what you guys been talking about. But they can't get rebounds. I can't really blame Cal for that. He didn't know that was gonna happen. I don't think so, and I'm not gonna really hold him because he had this short time frame to get these guys together. And I mean, he was just deceived, in my opinion.
That's a good point. That's a good point you make.
That's
man.
a good take. That's a good take.
Yeah, you brought that up one time, OD.
Yeah, it's a good point that he had a small window to get his players. And when
I've been saying that.
When you got a small play, gee, come on, you was like, he only need 8 players. But anyway, the point is, when you only got a small window to get players, you overpay for them. It's just like with anything, it's supply and demand, right? If I need something and there's short supply of it, I gotta pay more for it. I gotta pay more for it. Just like when it's snow on the ground. Hey, and I go up to Menards up the street and I'm like, yo, I need some salt. Hey, I got 5 bags of salt going for $35. You gonna pay the $35? But like, bro, that bag of salt is $10 on a regular day. But today it's $35.
OD, don't do that. OD, don't do that.
You have to.
OD,
no way he should have paid $1 million for John L. Davis.
Oh, no.
OD, don't do that.
Everybody know that.
OD, don't do that. Mark Pope had a shorter window than John Calipari. Don't do that.
Hey, can I respond to you though? Like
he did.
He brought his team though, but he brought.
He brought one dude.
He didn't bring. I thought it was 2.
Hey, and you remember? Hey, y'all remember Jackson Robinson? You remember who Muss had on the bench? Hey, that's crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
He brought back. He brought Jackson Robinson and somebody else. He brought too.
The other dude was on mission assignment. He never was really a player.
He never played. He signed, but he never actually played.
Okay, so
he brought one dude from Brigham Young.
I'm not trying to make an excuse for Cal at all.
Don't make no excuses for Cal, man.
But all I'm saying is he didn't get the right people in the building. Hey, Boss Hog. You quiet. I know you got some smoke.
You know about he's
about to pull some receipts. Hey, I don't know if y'all been on, you know.
He's a Cal lover. He's a Cal lover.
I finally got Melly straight the other day.
We want to hear. We want you to get us straight then.
Hey, name me one team. I can. Matter of fact, I tell you, there's only a few teams in college that would not have took Coach Cal last year. I agree. That's Michigan. Michigan wasn't gonna get rid of Tom Izzo. UConn wasn't gonna get rid of their coach. Houston wouldn't have got rid of Sampson. Creighton would have got rid of their guy. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Gonzaga wouldn't have got rid of their guy. There's only a handful. But I guarantee you, it'd have been over 100 teams in the NCAA that would have took Cal if Cal say, hey, you want me? I guarantee they would have said, yeah. So it ain't Cal, you know, and as far as the players, it's the players. You know, he had a short window to get his guy. When he came to the team, he only had one guy, Blake Lawson. Brazil didn't know what he was going to do, transfer or in the portal, or they'll go to the draft. You know, and because I guarantee if he would stayed at Kentucky, he wouldn't have took a dude out of transfer portal, and he wouldn't have took Nelly Davis. But since he came to Arkansas with nobody, he had no choice but to get those guys. And when you trying to get players, you're gonna overpay for it. You're gonna overpay, you know. And as far as drafting, Big Z is gonna go to the NBA next year. You can't teach 6'7" You can't teach 7'2". You can't. Somebody gonna pick him. Trey Brazil gonna go. He gonna be undrafted. Boogie Fland going in the first round, and Thero probably gonna go in the first round.
This man
and Boogie Fland is
Big Z going to the NBA.
Yeah. Some team gonna pick him up undrafted.
Hey, can I say something?
Can I say something real quick
about Z? The Washington Wizards.
Some team gonna some team look at they picked up Bronny James.
Bronny James in the G League.
We know why.
We know why he got. We know why he got picked up. Come on now.
I mean, but you get what I'm saying. There's some guys in the NBA right now that shouldn't be there. Big Z is gonna be in the NBA. Boogie Fland is gonna be Boogie Fland is the number 3 scoring guard as far as true freshman in the NCAA right now.
Man, let me read my super chats, man. I'm gonna come back to this conversation, man. Chris Cox back in the building, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel. He says, we need to stop recruiting this tall, skinny, lanky centers. They got no bang on the inside. Pause. They out here getting bullied like punks. Hey, man.
What he said?
The day of the Charles Oakley dudes is done.
Yeah.
Everybody, all these kids right now, pretty much skinny, man. And if you too big, you really ain't a commodity in the NBA anymore. I mean, unless you got skills to shoot three, like my man from what he
San
from?
Antonio.
Nah, the guy from Denver, Jokic. Yeah, him. But hey, we appreciate you supporting the channel, man. Blood Diamond in the building. He says, "We suck again." In my water boy voice. Yep. My man's Musselman out there laughing up a storm at us. Jeffrey Henry back in the building. He says, definitely a bad hire. Cal been done. Dang,
Dang,
hey,
Jeff.
man.
That's facts.
Ill Wheel in the building.
That's fine.
With the $20 Super Bowl. He says, the same reason Nick Saban retired and didn't coach anywhere else is the same reason why John Calipari should have retired. This is not 2012. Ain't no John Wall. Ain't no Shai Gilchrist.
Alexander.
Him there, yeah, thank you. I couldn't forget that dude. And shout out to Box Kuwait checking in. Shout out to Ill Will. Man, what you doing over there in Kuwait so long? Ain't no war over there. What you doing over there, man?
Making that money.
Making all the money tax free,
Wait,
man.
Let me explain y'all something about Kuwait. My brother, they had to kick my brother off from over there.
Been there and done that.
Over there. Tell them
that dude, that dude paid
money.
off 2 vehicles. That dude paid off 2 vehicles while he was over there.
It's all tax-free money.
Hey,
all
man.
that making that money.
Being a contractor. That's where that money is.
My man Ill Will been over there since we started this podcast, though. He been over there for a
wouldn't blame
good
him.
minute.
I would
too if I could. Ill Will done paid off 2 houses.
Hey, shout out to Joy to the World.
Man,
he says
appreciate you.
players want to win and get better. When they watch these results, they won't keep coming to Cal. Man, that's a good thought.
Yeah, shoot, them players coming to Cal.
They've been coming to Cal for the last
Because they going to the NBA.
Boss Hall, we
Cal
just lost
get
the
those
player to
guys to the
Georgia Tech.
NBA.
Boss Hall, we
Cal
just
get
lost
them guys
a
to the-
center. We just lost that Boss Hall. We lost a center to Georgia Tech. They ain't gonna keep coming.
They gonna keep coming. It's that center better than Aker. He ain't hired an Aker.
King Blee, shout out to you. We appreciate you supporting the channel. He says players play, and unfortunately, our players are playing like garbage.
That's a fact.
We're gonna come back to this one question though, man. Let me bring back my peoples, man. Hit this 8 button. It's not gonna work for me right now. Come on. I tell you, man, stuff don't work the way it's supposed to. Now I gotta go look for the number 8. Interview 8. There we go. There we go. All right, back to the business. What's next on the agenda here? Oh, our next game on the docket is Missouri, right? That's Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it a winnable game? I'm gonna go with Box, man. Box been quiet. Ooh. Can we beat Missouri, man?
Where is it at?
In Missouri.
It don't matter.
No.
Yeah, right.
You know, but always make a difference if we on the road.
Hey, we can't win at home. So I know we ain't gonna beat Missouri, who just beat another good team on the road.
So you saying we have no chance of beating Missouri?
None.
Nah.
We couldn't even beat the LSU team who was on the bottom with us. How we gonna beat a Missouri team that just beat another good team on the road? By the way.
And LSU have 3 of their best players out.
DZ, what you think, man?
I say it like this. The LSU team that we just lost to, Missouri beat them 83-67. So that Florida team, they beat them 83-82. So the teams that put a whooping on us got whooped by these boys we about to play. So I don't see it happening.
G.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win. I'm gonna keep it a bean, you know what I mean? We 0-5 in this thing, man.
I hear you. We 0-4. Sarge, are we
Nope.
gonna beat Missouri?
Nope. Next.
Clinton,
Not a chance.
we got a chance to beat Missouri.
You can keep it moving. No. Last time we won a game against anybody that was even any good, we had 5 dudes in double figures, and then 3. The others had 15 points. What 5 dudes we gonna have in double figures? No, we not gonna beat Missouri.
If we give Knox 3 games, he might get double figures if we add them all together.
Yeah. Man, Knox, man, y'all can go ahead and dump some graveyard dirt on Knox.
Okay. Winston.
Man, everybody's saying they gonna lose. I feel it. I definitely feel it, but I just think Missouri, they're gonna be a little, on a good high after beat Florida. Nobody expecting them to do that on the road. I think Arkansas, they played a really good game against LSU. The real reason they lost, and LSU is trash. I'm not gonna hold you, but LSU made like 15 more free throws. I ain't trying to blame officials, but it was that's a real reason why they lost, in my opinion. They didn't play great, but they played better than how they had been playing. So I think Arkansas gonna surprise some folks and win. I know that sounds crazy, but I think that they gonna catch Missouri off guard, and I think they gonna beat them.
Hey, Winston, I'm gonna explain something to
We
you.
missed
about
11
Missouri.
layups in that game.
Hey, Winston, Missouri
What's up, man?
would never be an off night playing against us. Football or basketball.
It seemed like nobody have off night do it, don't it?
But Missouri is gonna play us like they like, depending on it, because it's Arkansas.
Hey, you probably right, Box. I can't even argue with that. I'm just trying to be optimistic. All this negativity, man. I'm just trying to be optimistic, bro. Because that football season rolling on into this basketball season,
Man,
I don't like it.
it sucked up, bro. I'm telling you, man, it be like that.
Boss Hog.
I'm just gonna make it simple. I'm gonna be like G was when he in during football season. G was 11-1. Guess what? I'm going with them Hogs. There's only 2 teams I see Arkansas just don't have a chance against, and that's against Auburn and Tennessee. Otherwise than that, Arkansas can beat anybody else. Arkansas going to the NCAA tournament. They ain't got to win 8 games. 8 more games, they going. Because the schedule of the SEC and how bad the SEC is, how good the teams are right now, Arkansas got to win. They win 8 games, NCAA tournament.
We just lost to the worst team.
It don't matter.
They can't beat nobody.
It don't matter. Anybody can beat anybody in basketball.
We don't
This
play
ain't
no
like football.
defense.
No, you right. But in basketball, everybody can be beat.
We don't play no defense, and we can't win. And y'all still in here drinking that Kool-Aid, bro. Y'all need to put that drink the Kool-Aid without the sugar. It won't. Hey, drink the Kool-Aid without the sugar. It'll taste better in the end.
Hey,
that's
we
was
all talking noise about Mud. We was all talking noise about Mud. But when he got to the NCAA tournament and got to the 8, us is the guy. Us is the guy. Us is the guy.
No, this ain't Muss, and that ain't this team.
That's right. That's right. Because Muss ain't a Hall of Fame coach. Cal is.
But hold on just a second, though. Hold on just a second. So, what do you say about the bracketology already having Arkansas as first out?
I got it. Arkansas still can win. I got that. What the bracketology showing right now. If Arkansas, Muss team got hot late in the season, we all used to talk bad about Muss. Boss was the main one. I want some championships. Muss can't do this. Muss couldn't do that. But when Muss got to the 8,
did Muss win us the championship?
When Muss got to the 8, Box mouth was quiet.
Did Muss win us the championship, bro?
He still didn't win the SEC championship. No, he did not win the SEC championship.
Did he win us one? SEC
No.
or NCAA? So
No,
I was
this is
right.
Cal
I
first
was
year.
right. I was right.
Cal first year. He wasn't right.
I say this though, we can't act like we gonna have to one day have a conversation about if we mishandle Muss. One day we're gonna have to talk about that for real.
No, Muss was leaving anyway.
Let me get my
West
talk
Coast.
in, man. Let me get my talk in about these Hogs in Missouri. Missouri has 4 guys who average double figures. They got 4 of them that average over 10 points. They got 2 guys that average over 8 and 1 average over 7. So they got 7 guys that can put the ball in the hole. But with that being said, I watched Missouri play and they beat Florida because Florida just kind of had a mental lapse. That happens when you play a team that you know you're supposed to beat. Like if I saw Rob and Brewer on the same team, I know we gonna beat them. Me G gonna look at them like, oh yeah, we about to blow these boys out. But then they mess around and get hot, and then they beat us. That's what happens. It happens all the time. Missouri ain't that good. They not that good. If you go back and look at their record,
that's not true.
It's not happening to us though.
They got some big wins. That's not true.
They got one big win. What the other one at?
Bro, they beat number 9 Kansas in a real game. Unlike us, we had a scrimmage. They beat, well, yeah, I'll just say that alone. And that Florida win and that Kansas win was big.
Man, we beat Missouri on Saturday. I'm saying that right now.
Dang.
We gonna beat Missouri.
Oh, he said what he said, man.
So what's going to happen? And I'm asking this in all seriousness. Does everybody think that they're just Kyle's going to walk in the gym and just like he's flipping the lights on and his team's just automatically going to be like, oh, we got it all together after what we played 17 games already, and it's the same thing. We've been seeing the same thing. What makes you guys think that he's just going to flip the switch? Because I'm generally, and I hope they do, and I hope we do win, and then we get to the tournament. I mean, I do, but I just don't see how that's just going to. I mean, you're talking a 180, and we have seen no evidence of that happening, not even a little bit.
I mean,
sorry. Let me tell you this: anything can happen in basketball, and it ain't Kyle. It ain't Kyle during the switch. It's the players. All right, any player can get hot at any given time. And if some of those players get hot, and if Big Z step up and end up getting 10 points somehow, Adu get 10 points, you tell me Arkansas ain't got a chance?
No, because we're a bad coach team. We're a bad coach team that don't play defense and got no offensive rhythm. Missouri is 3-1 SEC. We 0-4. Missouri is 14-3. We 11-6. We gonna lose.
We don't play 5. We don't play 5. We don't play as a team. We play one-on-one.
And that's how we've been playing all year long. And we don't. And Arkansas don't want 11 guys.
Get me.
Sorry, we got 2 dudes. We got 2 dudes. Y'all can just take out of the mix right off the top.
Absolutely.
Billy Richmond and Carter Knox ain't giving you nothing.
Okay, what about the rest?
Clinton is on their head, boy.
Do not get nothing from them 2. Zeke can get hot and score 12 points. Nelly Davis could wake up and score 15. Trevor Fazil might score you 7 or 8. But is that still going to be enough to win?
It might be. It might
we
be.
don't have enough numbers, man. The math don't add up.
Hey, if Carter Knox could take the right charge, if Billy Richmond get the right rebound,
if we could just hit a layup consistently.
Man, Carter Knox and Billy Richmond ain't gonna give you nothing, man. Them dudes need to be playing for St. Mary's.
TOD boys.
They not that bad.
Hey, Clinton mad at them boys tonight.
Them dudes bad, man. Them 2 dudes. And then Carter Knox don't even pretend he want to play defense. This dude is running from playing defense, man. This dude don't even hustle.
Yeah.
You know the only time Carter Knox hustle? To get in the front line of that food line, man. That dude is overweight, man. What position do he even play?
Oh, my goodness.
Carter Knox is a small forward, man. I
man,
will say
that
this.
dude is a fat forward.
He not that not that fat. I mean, I think Carter Knox.
Man,
is
that
just a
time
freshman.
that boy, look at that dude, man. That dude dragging his butt on the floor, man. That dude ain't tasting nothing but a hamburger.
Hey,
Carter
man,
Knox.
Hey,
Are we
man,
talking
trying
about
to
the
cook
same
it, man.
dude?
Hey, let him cook that sucker, man. He want to cook him.
Okay. Hey, let me.
At least Billy Richmond act like he want to play. Carter Knox don't want to do number throw up them damn wild threes, man. He ain't making nothing. He clanging it off the backboard, man.
Rick House.
This dude is 2 of 18 in the last 2 games.
Hey, that's what O like. Hey, O want them boys to shoot.
Hey, you on my team? You better shoot. Let me read my super chat, man. Kevin Huntley, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel, man.
Hey, man,
He
appreciate
says,
you.
Tennessee fan here, but I love y'all videos. I think
Man.
Cal is a legendary recruiter, not coach. When he could get all the top recruits, they would win just because they were all on an all-star team, not because of him. Hey, I can't even disagree with you, bro. I can't disagree with you at all. Let me read my next super chat. Jeffrey Henry back in the building. He says, out of these next 4 games, we might win 1.
Ooh, I said what I said.
It's going to be Missouri. You heard me? It's going to be Missouri this Saturday, Jeffrey.
Hey, just so everybody
Start
know,
with Missouri.
Hey, just so everybody know, after we lose, OD will be late getting on the show.
Come on now, Box, man. Don't do me like that, man. I ain't never not showed up. I ain't never ran from the smoke.
Hey, I'm gonna hold you to that in the Discord, OD.
I ain't never ever ran from the smoke, man. I said what I said.
Can I read a chat that somebody sent over? Because I ain't gonna even respond to it. I'm gonna let y'all respond to it for me. He said, Box,
we gotta cook somebody.
Yeah, he said, Box, we had a shooter, Pinion, last year. Y'all crucify him as a freshman. I don't like that y'all word, so can y'all respond to him for me? When we talking about Pinion?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Who
Box
said
hated
that?
Pinion. Box
Who
hated
said
Pinion the
that?
absolute most.
That was Box, like arch nemesis right there, man.
Man,
Box went off on him like Unc going off on Clinton going off on.
I'm gonna let y'all
Knox.
stop. Go ahead and respond to that, OD, about Pinion.
What about Pinion, man?
They say
Box liked it on Pinion.
Pinion averages 10 points for the Arkansas State Yellow Jackets, whatever they call.
They said I crucified Pinion last year.
Oh,
Box liked Pinion.
Box love Pinion.
OD.
Yeah.
I am the one who don't like Pinion.
Yeah.
Hey,
Box love
oh,
Pinion.
yeah.
what, y'all? Guess who OD want on the team right now, y'all? Pinion.
Melo Sanchez.
Man, we don't want Pinion, bro.
He better
Pinion
say
he couldn't play in the SEC, man. Stop it.
OD, you want Pinion back?
No,
Yes,
that's
he
Box
do.
that want
Hey, he
Pinion
lying,
back.
y'all. Every time, let me y'all know when OD lying. When OD lying, he laugh. So OD is lying right now.
You would know
About
Box.
Pinion?
Box, you want him back?
Why not? Pinion could be our best shooter on the team.
Box the one that want him
No,
back.
I'm talking about Box. Do OD really want him back?
Yeah, bro.
Nah.
Behind the scenes, bro, OD love Pinion. He come
Yeah,
on here
what
in
you
front
say,
of y'all. You know
What
why
you
he
say,
front?
G?
Because Pinion is going to beat him in one-on-one, so OD is forever going to hate him.
Box, wow.
Hey, man. He's supposed to beat me. He is a D1 basketball player. If he can't beat me, he need to come and work for me where I work at. I mean, how about that? Because if he can't beat me in basketball, he definitely don't need to be shooting them. But my point is this.
He may still be there anyway.
Hey, he shoot better than JD Note.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Go ahead and mute him, OD. Go ahead and block. Hey,
Mute
put that
him.
X across this line. Put that X across the screen.
We're not
OD
even
about to give
we're
it.
not even going to
OD
entertain
about to
that.
hand off
You can
timeout.
entertain that because y'all Box know good and doggone well when JD Note was here, he was ecstatic about seeing JD Note, man. What happened to G? He fell off. That boy got that Boost Mobile internet over there. He'll be back.
He wasn't better than Mason Jones. JD Note wasn't better than Mason Jones. Mason Jones did get co-OC.
Why y'all got to pull Mason Jones out y'all ass, man? Mason Jones ain't did nothing at the University of Arkansas, bro.
Hey,
He got
co-SEC
player of the year.
Boss Hog, don't nobody say nothing about JD Note because he just cuss and we don't cuss on this show. It's getting serious.
As my mama used to say, ass ain't no cuss word. Ass ain't no
Everybody
cuss
forget
word.
JD Note. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Don't say JD Note name again. Let's move on to the next subject.
Y'all always
But
got
Mason
to
Jones
play
did win
Mason
co-SEC Player of the
Jones.
Year.
Mason Jones.
Hey,
Man, Mason Jones ain't did nothing. He scored a
JD
whole
Note-
bunch of points, and we still would lose.
Bro, JD Note so good, he can't even give a G League contract.
Hey, you got some
Bruh.
players that's made for college and some made for pros.
Hey,
Man, I would love to have
JD
Mason
Note won the
Jones
championship.
right now.
I'm sorry, OD.
Hey, JD
I
Note-
didn't mean to bring
JD
up.
Note
I didn't mean to bring up.
overseas, though.
I didn't mean to bring up Note OD.
Overseas.
I'm sorry, bro.
Box,
I
you
don't know
got
why
us in
you. I
trouble.
don't know why you be doing that, man.
Bro,
He
I'm
better,
sorry,
he
bro.
better tweet Box.
Hey,
He better
I'm
text
about, to,
Box right
I'm
now.
about to hit up my boy JD Note. I'm gonna get him on the show, man. Well, let me see if I'm gonna tweet him, man. You know he followed your
Hey,
boy
J-
on Twitter, man.
Hey,
You know
JD
JD followed your boy on Twitter, right? Y'all know that, right? That's my
Hey,
dog.
OD.
That's my
OD.
dog, man.
OD. Hey, OD. JD Note treat you like Drake treat academics. He ain't coming on your show and he ain't responding to you.
Hey, boss,
Hey,
I
man.
can't believe you know about that, man.
That's a
funny,
mess,
bro.
man. How in the world? We're not even finna get into that, man. That's some after dark stuff, man. I don't know what happened to G. We got to get him up out of here so he come back, man.
Man, bring G back.
Yeah, he got to call back in. He ain't no telling what G doing.
Cooking them pies.
Get some grapes.
Real question though. I don't know if you guys seen that clip on Twitter of the guy who was saying, "Hey, I want to thank the university." Let me see if I can. I'm gonna get that clip real quick. Boxton,
yeah.
you send that to us?
I sent it in
Yeah.
the group thread earlier.
Yeah. That wasn't me.
Unable to start a call. This is my.
Yeah, basically fans is going viral for thanking us for getting Coach Cal off their hands. And when I say watched it and it broke my soul, it was just like, oh. It's like somebody saying, "Hey man, you and her ain't gonna work out, trust me." And you like, "Bro, what? Nah, this the best girl I ever had." And then a few weeks later, and you just see that same dude and you miserable. It was tough.
Let me tell y'all, Coach Cal did not come here to lose.
Bobby Knight didn't go to Texas Tech to lose.
When Coach Cal was at when he was at Kentucky, he wanted all freshmen. Then he started to realize that he needed some transfer players in there with his guys. So he come to Arkansas to prove that he's not done. I'm telling you,
Boss Hog.
this year ain't gonna be good. Next year gonna be even better.
Boss Hog. Bobby Knight didn't go to Texas Tech to lose either.
That's right.
But what did he do?
He lost.
He lost.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes these dudes is washed, man.
Yeah, sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not.
And Cal is washed.
Nah. That's just like saying Phil Jackson was washed when he left Chicago and went to the Lakers.
Man, Phil Jackson went to the Lakers with a loaded team.
Hey, you work with what you got.
Arkansas gonna have a loaded team every year. That's what I'm saying.
Arkansas gonna have 3 or 4 freshmen. Cal gonna put the ball in the hands of a freshman point guard, and they gonna get put out in the first or second round if he ever get back there.
Nope.
That's crazy.
This gonna be his first full season for recruiting. I'm telling you.
Because
Cal
you know why that's gonna happen? Because Cal always gonna have a number 1 or number 2 recruiting class, and his class gonna be guard heavy. And when he get into the tournament against some old teams, he gonna get the same thing he getting in the SEC right now.
So let me ask this then: how is the rest of the NCAA getting old teams, and we can't seem to get older players?
Come on, Sarge. Because they go into the portal, they evaluating the talent the right way. Cal is lazy. He not evaluating the portal talent right. He depended on those press clippings. And who decided that the portal class? Who decided Nelly Davis was the number 1 dude in the portal?
Sure, it was a lot of.
He went from 40 when he took a team to the Final Four.
No. Who decided Nelly was the number 1 dude in the portal?
Bro, can I ask everybody on the panel, what did y'all think of Nelly Davis before he played for the Hogs? Did y'all think he was gonna be good? Can y'all just answer that? Because
Yeah,
it was false advertisement.
I thought he would.
It was false advertisement. Can y'all just answer that across the panel, man? Like,
Dude,
I always wanted to ask y'all to
I've
do that, man.
seen
When I
a
was on here,
That was
million.
not no
y'all
false
just answered that for
advertising.
me.
I'm 60
Let me know.
years old,
Like,
and I've
you
seen a million Cinderella dudes that nobody has never heard of make it to the Final Four, and you like, man, this dude is great, and you never see him ever again, not
That's
in
right.
the NBA or anywhere
fair.
else.
All right. There's only so many spots in the NBA, so you're right.
That's fair. I
Well,
So
give you that.
why would I even have thought Nelly Davis was gonna be all that?
I think he's gonna be all of that. I just thought he was gonna be good.
He was
I thought
a
he'd be a lot better than what he
Cinderella
is.
dude on a Cinderella team, and that's all I thought he was.
But
But he
I
got,
mean,
but he
but
got
you
some
got to
players
think
that
though.
was on that team with him that's doing good. One is at Florida. He's
But
averaging
my
he's
question
averaging
is, but
over
my
10 points.
question is this: who decided he was the number one dude in the portal? You know who decided that? Reporters.
Yeah.
Cal did not bring that dude into that facility up there and work him out and actually see what this dude had. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
You don't do that
they
with
don't do that
transfers.
in
You don't bring
college.
transfers
Yeah, they don't
in.
do that
But
in
you know
college.
what? You know what? Maybe Cal should have, because what he got was a bad bag of goods.
I got it, but no coaches bring a transfer in
But
and say,
maybe
look, do this or do
but
that.
Boss Hog, I don't care what they do. Maybe Cal should have, because he got a bad bag of goods. I don't
He didn't
care
have enough
what
time.
they've been doing. He got a bad bag of goods.
Yeah, he did.
Well,
He had the number 1 and number 4 porter guys. Nelly Davis came in, and whatever his problem is his problem. The other one, Jonas Adu, he came in out of shape and hurt.
Yeah.
If Cal had paid a little bit of attention, he would have knew that. And he wouldn't have even gave them dudes no $1 million a piece.
Maybe Cal shouldn't have been hanging out at Drake's house and everywhere else instead of
There
being
you
here
go. That's
doing
my
his
whole
homework.
point, man. These coaches don't work like they used to.
they don't got to.
They got other coaches. They got plenty of coaches and recruiting staff and everything.
Yeah.
And they failing too, ain't they?
Hey, that's just like the NFL
Kenny
and
Payne,
NBA.
big trash.
Kenny Payne is trash.
The head coach don't go out there and do all this. They got the recruiting staff. Running
But
Brewer
Boss
goes out there
Hog,
check them
they
guys.
did real good with this team, didn't
Ronnie Brewer, yeah, that's the same dude who brought
Because he got two dudes over
here.
there that's 100% dumpster juice.
Man,
They got 4 dudes on this team that's dumpster juice.
4? Trevor Brazil,
Nelly Davis,
Carter Knox,
Nelly
Richmond,
Davis,
Nelly Davis,
Yeah,
and Adu.
Jonas Adu, Carter Knox, and Billy Richmond.
Come on now, dog.
And you can throw Big Z in there for good measure.
Top it off with
And
Big Z.
they should have told Trevor Brazil how to get out of Fayetteville.
Box, he on your boy too.
Hey man, everybody know Trevor Brazil, big trash.
Hey, and Bob,
D wanted Brazil
I'm
back.
gonna say this.
Hey,
Bob,
Brazil
I'm gonna
gonna
say
get
this
first
before you
round
get
pick
on me, Bob.
We was trying to do it.
I'm gonna say this before you get on me, Box, because Box will get on you if you're talking too much. Box, if you think any team is drafting Trevor Brazil, I need some of what you've been smoking in Pine Bluff, because ain't no team drafting Trevor Brazil.
well, first off, Pine Bluff got everything they need down there. That's when they call it Stink City. I ain't got to come down there to give you nothing.
Ain't nobody drafting Trevor Brazil, baby. Nobody.
Bro, y'all crazy if you think they ain't drafting that potential. Y'all crazy.
They gonna draft him off
62
potential.
draft
He could
picks.
get undrafted.
Ain't nobody
He'll be
spending
undrafted.
no draft pick on Trevor Brazil.
No, he'll be undrafted. He'll be an undrafted guy.
Hey,
But he's still going to the league.
Let me read my super chats here, man. So let me see. The last one was that one. Jeffrey Henry, man, he said, stop calling that dude Big Z. He Lil Z. he Big Luther and Lil Luther.
Yeah, that's Lil Z.
We got on the low post and you go for a dunk and your stuff get blocked. That's bad. You 7'2"?
Yeah.
You 7'2", and the guy that blocked it is 6'9"? Come on.
Hey, Coach
That was
Hardy
concrete
boy.
feet right there.
He said, Clint on one. New shirt, next shirt, OD. No, man. Oh my God, man. I love it. I love it, man. Hey, we 17 minutes over, man. We know this was gonna be a long show tonight because I played that video in the very beginning. It didn't age well for DZ and G because they thought Cal wasn't washed up, but we see he washed up. Box even said on the episode before that, I don't really like Cal. So we had 2-2, but the verdict is still out. Everybody on the panel except for the 3 people on this side say Cal gonna lose. I mean that the Hogs gonna win. The other 4 people on this side say we gonna get beat down by Missouri. We gonna find out on Saturday what's gonna happen. But the one thing is for sure, 2 things are certain. All 7 of us on this screen right now gonna be rooting for the Hogs come Saturday.
Absolutely.
That is true.
So
that's a fact.
We may pick them to lose to save face, but deep down in our heart, we all want us to win. So it don't even matter.
I'm picking them jokers to win. I'm putting on my Razorback every time.
Oh, Boss Hog, you can say they gonna win against Notre Dame too, ain't you?
That's right.
Come on.
Oh, football? Oh no. Football, no.
Hey, I don't know if you seen it was a little meme on Facebook. Northern Illinois University beat Notre Dame. If they win the college football championship, would that not be the greatest football upset of all times?
It would be.
Yeah.
No. Appalachian State against Michigan still to be what that was just.
But did Michigan win the championship?
Didn't win the
No, they didn't.
But we saying Notre Dame, if they win the championship, they lost to a team that ain't even nowhere near the top 25.
That's correct. But
this year they lost to them.
Northern Illinois has been known to pull off upset, just like Eastern Carolina. You got certain teams that's not in those power four that's known.
That's like I showed up to your house and I slapped your wife. That's what that is. That's how disrespectful that is. I came to your house and took your gal while you was at home.
Mm-hmm. What was the second game of the season, right?
Yep.
And then all Boss Hog did was wave by when you were driving.
Yeah. Come on. That has to be the biggest upset ever if Notre Dame pulls this off against Ohio State. It has to be. I came in your house and I beat you in Notre Dame, in Northern Illinois University. What? Who? You can't even name one player on that team. Pittman probably can, because we probably gonna have 4 or 5 of them on the team this year.
Yeah, he gonna go get all of them.
He gonna go get all of them.
Right. That sounds about right. Yep.
Yeah, them and Abilene Christian.
And a kicker that
Arkansas Baptist too,
and
man.
a kicker that ain't never kicked a field goal.
Man, this guy.
And
Pittman know how to get him.
Hey, OD, you, congratulations on that Mike McCarthy hire for the Bears.
What you talking about?
Yeah, hey, thank you for taking him. Because
yes, sir. He's coming to be your head coach now.
Yeah.
Hey, that ain't official, man. That ain't. Don't be putting that on us, bro. Don't be putting that on us.
Taking it off our hands, man.
Oh, they've been trying to get him for a while. They've been trying to get him for a while. He gonna be the new coach. He gonna bring that dead offense he got that everybody knows. And y'all ain't getting no better.
Hey man, I don't know why you want to put that on me, man. Bump all that. I'm about to take my ball and go home just because y'all said that. Hey, we appreciate everybody for coming in and kicking it with us, man. If you ain't done so, man, make sure you do what Sam Pittman said, man. Hit the like button on your way up out of here, man. Make sure you help us get to 200 likes. That's what we talking about. We appreciate everybody for coming in. We appreciate everybody for hitting that super chat, man. Keeping the lights on. So, hey, we appreciate everybody, man. We're going to see y'all on Saturday. We're going to let G take us up out of here since he ain't here, but he's still going to take us out of here. Hey, and as he said, we said what we said, so we're going to hit G.
What I want you guys to do is experience peace of mind with Insurance Max. These guys are your one-stop shop to home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. So don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max. It's where protection meets affordability. You guys can call Wes, Caleb, or Sandy right now and start to safeguard what matters to you the most. That number is 870-534-2823. Again, that number is 870-534-2823. Are you looking to find your dream home or to sell your property hassle-free? Well, look no further than RE/MAX Platinum. It's where client satisfaction is their top priority. So whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team are here to make sure your real estate journey is smooth and successful. You guys ready to take that next step? Well, contact Melody. That number is 501-366-4407. Again, that number is 501-366-4407. And you guys can let RE/MAX Platinum turn your real estate dreams into a reality. And you know we got to show some love to the OGs. That's 3M Electric. These guys are an electrical contractor serving Northwest Arkansas. They do both commercial and residential electrical contracting as an SDVOSB. Now, what is that? That's a service disabled veteran owned small business. These guys are both reliable and dependable with no job being too big or too small. So when it comes to all of your electrical needs, give 3M Electric a call. That number is 479-408-9865. Again, that number is 479-408-9865. Now, are mosquitoes or other bugs ruining your outdoor fun? Texan Mosquito Systems has the solution for you. They have a fully automated mosquito misting system that's designed to keep your property mosquito-free year-round. So whether it's your home or your business, these professionally designed and installed systems are here to ensure that you can enjoy your outdoor spaces without any pesky interruptions. They can facilitate any aspect of that system, no matter where you live. Just give them a call. That number is 713-344-1984. Again, the number is 713-344-1984. Or you can send them a DM over there on Instagram at Texan Mosquito Systems. Get yourself a free yard evaluation and reclaim your outdoor spaces now. Now, whenever you call any of these sponsors, you let them know that you heard it on the Woo Pig Podcast, baby.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig Podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Homes, it's the bag. Big sexy.